Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Hey, roadies.
Hello again. I like the roadies, but are we copying from anybody else? Hello again, roadies.
I don't think so.
And is it
We could
derogatory or...
I think groupies is derogatory.
Groupies is derogatory, I suppose, yeah.
Roadies is like the people that do audio for you, right? And just go on the road with you.
I have no problem with that word.
I don't think
But
so.
doesn't have any other secondary...
I have no idea. If we are
We get a whole new fan base.
accidentally calling you guys something dirty, I had no idea.
We get a whole new fan base.
I just realized, was this always like this?
Yeah, and it's been bothering me because you need to clean your cables up.
I didn't even realize it's been.
It's just draped.
Has it been like this the whole time? This
Yeah.
cord just has been laying there?
Yeah, it has.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What is wrong with me? Why is it going underneath and yours going on top?
You did it.
I must have done it for a reason. Was it? I don't know. I'll figure it out before the next one. I say that, and I'm sure my mic cord will be in my way.
Hey, did we tell our Road to Mayhem listeners that we started packing? I don't think we did that yet.
We told them we started packing, but
We got a pod. That
is new.
We got a pod. So long-term storage. We went to. I had the fantastic task of finding the best long storage containers.
Long-term storage containers.
Yeah, not long storage. Long-term storage containers.
Well, and to preface this with most of our tasks, if it has to do with researching what is the best way to do it, best thing to buy, I don't know, whatever. If there's a product that I'm like interested in, most of the time I'll be like, hey, Sean, I've heard of, even if it's like, I've heard of these leggings. All the influencers on Instagram wear them. What do you think? What have you seen? He is the best guy to research and look up crap on things and find out what's wrong with everything. So when it came to finding a storage pod, I asked him to look up the different options because I know that he's going to look up and find the best one for the best price, whereas I would probably just find the one that's most popular and be like, this is the one everyone else uses.
I think pods is the most popular too.
That's a coincidence though.
Yeah, so we had the three choices that I chose was ABF, Pack Rat, and pods. And let's see if I can remember this because it's been 2 weeks. The ABF, you can have a trailer, long trailer, which is what we needed. And that was, or ABF has like tinier containers, like
a half size or something?
Yeah, like a 4x8x8 or something like that. And I said we would probably need 5 of those or 6 of those.
The small ones?
Yeah, and one of the more important aspects of it for me was since all of our furniture and housewares and all the other stuff is going to be in it for 9 to 12 months, it needs to be in a temperature-controlled environment.
You're fine. Keep going.
So ABF had smaller pods that we'd have to get 5 or 6 of them, and I think they were held in South Elgin in a lot outside. So they were just in like Conex boxes outside in the elements, which it gets hot and it gets really cold here, and I didn't care for that. The Pack Rat was good. They had the same kind of thing. Good costs, good price there for renting, but the Pack Rat also was in a lot, and they didn't come in a large enough container for us, and they were a little bit more expensive. Our neighbor Ken mentioned that he used Pack Rat and they kind of screwed him over with hidden fees. When I called pods, that was the best. We have a 16-foot. I call them Conex boxes, but this isn't a Conex box. They dropped it off. It was really cool watching them drop it off. And we just started loading the pod right away. And it's on our terms and it's on our time frame. So, first few days we didn't pack anything in it. And then we packed a bunch of furniture and our records and books in it. And it's been sitting there for a while. I wonder if those vinyls are getting hot and warped up out in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just thought about that. Today was a humid day. Pretty warm. Well, we'll look at it. We'll check them out tomorrow. But anyway, we went with pods, and I'm paying $202 a month, and it's in a humidity-controlled environment. It's one of the bigger ones. I figured we needed 2 of those pods, and I think we're going to try to keep everything into that one pod. And I think most of our stuff, our dressers, tables.
A lot of
also
things we're
furniture's
going to
gonna be-
leave behind.
Yeah, some lucky people are going to be new owners of it. We just found a home for our white couch, or a cream-colored couch.
Yep, we did get a lot done over the last couple weeks, including because I think it's been 2 weeks since we recorded a podcast, because the last one was so long we split it into 2. So the one that just came out was 2 episodes ago, but we got rid of, we had 2 kind of kitchen islands. One we used for a coffee cart, and one was kind of a catch-all and slash like cookbook and pot holder.
Right.
So anyway, we got rid of those. We packed up a lot of boxes. We ended up purchasing a couch and coffee table for our front room to kind of stage that, which we got on clearance because there was some.
I don't even. Oh, the
I don't
table
know what's
we
wrong
know.
with the couch.
We don't even know what's wrong with the couch. The tabletop.
It's like a
Yeah.
chip on the corner.
Yeah, and that's about it. We can just replace that and fix it.
Yeah.
The top itself. But the bottom is nice too.
Mm-hmm.
But we got some great furniture, and every time I come down, I think you were the same. Every time we come down the stairs, it's the first room you see, and you're like, oh, we should have done this 5 years ago.
Truth. I remember when we first moved in, that's what I wanted to do, is I wanted to make that space like a reading room for me.
Yeah.
And so that's why we ended up buying this couch, and it was just so small for the room. It kind of like just looked ridiculous because this couch is like a mini, like, I don't know. It's not supposed to be like a main couch for a decent.
This is like an
room.
accent.
Yeah, it's an
piece of
accent.
furniture.
Totally. But yeah, it has been nice, like walking downstairs and seeing like that room set up.
And it's not one of those boring front rooms where it's like clean and pristine. I mean, this is nice and clean, but it's inviting too. It's not like a stiff.
It makes me want to sit in it for real.
Yeah, you were talking about bringing all this stuff up to podcast in, because
I know.
it
I
is
want to
enjoyable to
podcast.
sit in there.
I might make you podcast with me in there next week because
next time tune in to see our new digs
The
upstairs.
only downside will be that we don't have anything to stick these mic stands on. We might just have to hold our mics while we talk.
That's okay. What was that comedy one that they're on the couch and they just hold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, and I think they're just holding mics. That's cool. I can do that.
Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, so we did that. We finished painting our bedroom. We finished painting the bathroom.
Bedroom is looking great.
Bedroom's looking really nice.
Clean.
And
The best part about downsizing is getting rid of all the stuff. We went
we
through
did our closet.
3/4 of my
That is
clothes.
so crazy.
Which is like, I don't need that anymore.
Yeah, that's the same with me. Is there's all these things that I kind of kept. Oh, and I was I did the Marie Kondo thing without. It wasn't even like. I feel like for me, it wasn't an intention where I was like, "Oh, Marie Kondo, you have such good wisdom," which she does. But it wasn't like I was like, "This is smart. I have too many things. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to feel better." And it wasn't hard for me to like go through them. It was like this moment I had when I realized how many things in my closet I keep because I feel like I should have something like this. Like I should have a few nice shirts. I should have a few nice pairs of pants. Even though every time I put them on, I'm uncomfortable. I hate them. I don't want to wear them. And I only wear them because, like, oh, wow, like we work for our church and we have to show up on Sunday. And every once in a while I feel like, oh, I should have a nice shirt to wear to church. But every time I wear them, as soon as I get home, I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to wear it. And so all of a sudden, it was just this surge went through me, and I was like, if I don't love it, I'm getting rid of it right now.
That was nice, yeah.
Because we were packing and stuff anyway. I was like, I'm just gonna do my closet real quick, and I literally went through and ripped probably like 3/4 of my closet out and just got rid of it and either tossed it or gave it to Savers, because I was just like, I can't. Like, I don't want clothes right anymore that don't make me feel happy, that don't make me feel excited. And granted, the funny thing is that I think most people would look through my wardrobe right now and be like, you're a schlub if these are what you really love. But I don't care. Like, I'm really into like long sleeve tees and like t-shirts and things that like make me happy. And right now, like, I don't even care that that's basically all I own right now is long sleeve tees and cropped shirts, and it makes me happy. And I'm only gonna wear what makes me happy kick right now. Especially, I think it's probably triggered by the fact that we're planning on going on the road, and I'm probably not gonna have to impress anyone when we're on the road. So I'm like, who cares if all I own
Our
is...
neighbors only neighbors for 2 days, 3 days, a week, and then you go.
Well, not even that. Like,
ways.
if I go to church and like a long sleeve tee and a pair of shorts, like, I'm probably not gonna see you ever again. So that's okay. I'm gonna be who I am on this trip, and
How many
I'm gonna
people do you
wear...
think make fun of your fanny pack?
Oh my gosh, I don't care. I think most people that I know are like, that joy. Like, last year it was onesies, and this year it's a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Like, most people that I talk to are like, I love that you're rocking it, and they laugh at me because they think it's like ridiculous, but they also are like, oh, that's you. I mean, that's what I hope is happening. And honestly, I don't think I'd care. Like, I love my fanny pack, and I don't really care if...
They're just jealous.
It's okay. I don't care if I'm ridiculous, because I'm honestly, like, this is the first time I've been, like, truly happy with what I'm putting on my body in so long. It's been years since I've been, like, really happy with, probably since we met. Like, right around the time we met, my wardrobe started going downhill, and after we got back from deployment, I stopped buying clothes that I really liked, and then I became a mom, and I felt like I can't wear clothes that I really... And your body changes so much. Anyway, I just know that... Anyway.
My body hasn't changed at all. It's always been rock hard and... Solid muscle.
I thought it was funny.
Like an Olympian.
I always think it's funny when your sister, she made some comment a few years ago about how she punched you, and she's like, whoa, you're really solid. Like, when I punch her then boyfriend, she's like, he just kind of jiggles. And he's bigger, but he, like, isn't solid. And then when she punched you, and she was like, wow, you're big, but you're solid. Like, you don't jiggle.
I was listening to This American Life podcast. Okay. And I was just really impressed. I always like those podcasts, and the same thing with...
I don't listen to it.
Yeah, but they do an awesome job incorporating music to the storyline. There's a storyline. There's a, Act 1.
So when I'm talking about
Act 2,
changing
Act
my
3.
clothes, it'll be like...
Yeah, it engages people. So I'm thinking we need to do something like, hopefully, we can do something with... The
problem is you'd have to have so much music at your fingertips.
Oh, you can...
Because you can't just play the same song on
YouTube has free, copyright-free
There's a subscription service I found where you can...
Subscription service, which costs money.
Well, yeah, but you pay like... It's like $3.99 a month, and it's like unlimited... Creative Commons songs.
Yeah. That's cool. We should do something like that.
That's not bad for...
Or you can just look up copyright-free songs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Some of those are good.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like an Unsplash for music. We just have to find it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay. So, moving on. So we are packing up our house.
What time is it? It's at night.
It's 9:45.
It's Friday.
We're like
9:45.
We're so old.
And we're like exhausted from the kids.
The kids were... So Sean went into Chicago today with meetings.
Yeah.
And it started out a really good day. So, like, Bailey had spent the night at a friend's house. I took Birdie and Murphy, Sorry, I had to burp. I took Birdie and Murphy to Tony's for breakfast. We had a good breakfast. We went to Target. I went grocery shopping.
Get out of here!
Oh my gosh, you're making me go deaf. What do you want?
2 bananas.
We don't have bananas, but you can grab 2 cuties and then go.
Okay.
Or you can grab 2 applesauces. We got cinnamon applesauce, the kind you like.
Okay.
And 2 energy drinks. They're right here.
Yeah,
Go. Go to bed, please.
Love you.
That was so loud. It hurt my ears real bad. So we went to Target. We had a good time in Target. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
And then I picked up Bailey, and she was in a good mood. Whatever. We went home. It was pouring rain, so I waited till the rain was over, and I was like, okay, I wanted to go to Costco to see if they had any fiddle fig leaf plants.
What's the one that we
I've seen that
have in
one.
our bedroom? The spider plant.
That's the snake plant.
Snake plant. I like that.
Oh, it's nice.
We needed that 5 years ago.
It could be huge by now.
How big do they get?
I don't know.
You just
I
scissor them
think
off,
it's one of the ones that depends on the pot. Like if you get a
Okay.
bigger pot, it'll look bigger.
I like that.
But yeah, and then she didn't want to go. That was problem number 1. Whining. Didn't want to go. Wouldn't put her shoes on. We finally get everybody in the car. We get to Costco. Like Murphy's screaming at me, and I don't know why. And I'm like telling her, please stop screaming. Please stop screaming. Something's wrong. We get inside. Everything's fine as we're walking around, except for like kids are screaming at each other because they're touching the cart wrong, you know? We're like, Murphy's sitting in the seat.
Mm-hmm.
And Bailey goes to like push the cart. And then Murphy starts screaming and like slapping her hands.
Yeah.
And then Birdie gets on the cart and holds on the back. And then she's freaking out because something's going on. Anyway, it was like that the entire time. We go to leave. Birdie's freaking out because she wants a peach that I bought. And I was stupid and gave them a peach to share.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just juice everywhere.
These are the ripest peaches I've had in years.
They were delicious, but it was just juice everywhere. And so then I have to go into at-home store with them covered in peach juice. Luckily, they had the cart wipes in the front, so I wipe them off. And it was just ridiculous the entire time we were there. And then we're on our
At
way
Costco?
home. That was at home. The
Oh,
at-home
yeah, okay.
store. It was just ridiculous. And then the rest of the day, it was just like screaming and fighting and yelling. And then this evening, it was like, fine. We went out to dinner, and then it was screaming again. And it's just like, it was just exhausting having 3 girls.
Let's review Mod Pizza. First time
Oh,
I've been there.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was okay.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was like it was better than High Five to me.
Oh,
what was it
maybe. Yeah.
High Five.
Yep. But I've had Blaze, and I wanted to look up how good
Never had
Blaze,
Blaze is.
how they compared.
Never had Blaze.
I like Blaze better than I did this.
I've never had it.
Imagine Mod, but it
Better.
says Blaze instead of Mod. It was basically the same insides.
Mhm.
And I think it was good.
I thought Mod was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was. I think my problem is that I went with a new type of. Sorry, that was my throat. A new pizza topping combination.
Oh yeah, you
And
didn't
it
even get
wasn't-
glazed vinaigrette.
I put on just like garlic instead of a sauce. That's okay. We're pizza fans in this household. If you didn't know, we generally lately we've been doing good because we've been doing the HelloFresh boxes. But generally, we're pizza people, and we eat pizza probably 3 times a week, if not more.
Yeah.
We eat so much pizza that our kids don't want pizza.
Yeah.
That like when we're like, let's do pizza tonight, and we're still acting like when we were 5,
Yeah,
6,
we were the
and 7, and 8.
5-year-olds. We get excited about
And
it.
yeah, like when we were, young, and our parents would be like, pizza night, we would be like, yes. So now, like,
I guess they don't like pizza night every five nights a week.
I know now. So when we're
I
like,
get it. I
pizza
mean, I don't
tonight,
get it.
they're like, no, I don't want pizza.
No. Give me spaghetti.
Yeah, I know.
Give me macaroni and cheese. I'll get excited about
They want
Kraft
macaroni and cheese every night of the week. But
Ramen.
spaghetti, no.
Yep.
Yeah, ramen.
And then they have one bite of ramen,
Yeah.
and then it's all gone.
Oh my god.
Luckily, those are 20 cents a pack.
Yeah, I don't care if they get tossed.
Yep.
And they're not good for them anyway, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
true.
who cares if you don't eat it?
We're just rambling on this one. There's
I was
no
thinking,
agenda. We're
like,
just
this
ping
is
pong balling.
ridiculous. But I think I was gonna say this back to packing and getting rid of stuff. We were on a really like hard kick, and I think in the last episode I talked about how like I that's like where I thrive is like when I have a short-term goal.
Mhm.
But the problem is that something derailed me, which was we were looking into purchasing the truck a week ago,
Yes.
and then Sean decided to call some banks up and find out like
Yeah.
how easy it would be to get a truck loan.
I called from a business.
He called up our bank and our credit union.
I mean, we didn't apply. We just
Called them up.
said, hey, we're looking at this kind of truck, used
Mm-hmm.
and new, and they needed they do 20% cash, and then they'll do 80% of the credit. So we need up front we need 20% of the purchase.
Yeah, and I
Of the
think
truck.
the thing that threw us off was that we weren't expecting that big of a down payment, and it was something that we didn't even think about.
Yeah, because
Not that.
the 2080 is the 20% down payment is because it's a commercial vehicle because of the weight of the truck. Because I remember getting a Navy Federal loan for my truck. I think you might have used it. No, you didn't use it.
I used Navy
Did you?
Federal, yeah.
But we never had to put down something incredible
I
like
just
that.
applied for
Yeah, they said
a
here.
car loan, and
Yeah,
then they were like,
this is the
"Okay."
value of it.
Mine didn't even say that. I just said I was going to buy a car loan, and they're like, "Here's $12,000."
Yeah, and that's what I was expecting, and then because of it's the F-350, and they say okay, it's a commercial vehicle now. Now they need 20% of the gross cost of the vehicle, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was expecting a down payment, but not that much. So it's just going to take another month or two.
So, and I think it kind of threw a wrench.
Somewhere,
It kind of,
so more of my body.
yeah. I think it threw a wrench in our plans and kind of slowed us down. I think it demotivated us a little bit
I think
because
for sure.
we were expecting to put the house on the market basically
July.
Monday.
July
which
1st.
Yeah, July 1st is Monday. We were expecting to put it on the market July 1st. We're
Have
expecting
it
to have
sold
everything done.
by,
We're
like,
expecting to have the carpet done
August, September.
right now is when I was planning on having us redo the carpet. So it's
True.
like today and yesterday.
Well, that's the problem is that we need the money for the carpets.
So the problem came when we realized, we need 20% down on the truck.
Plus, we need this-
needed, how much ever the carpets are going to be.
And the cheap carpet guy isn't
$3,000
answering
to
his call,
$5,000.
his phone.
And then we're going to need, there was another, what was the other check? There was another big chunk of change that we were talking about, but it was like talking about.
Oh, the other one was the down payment on the RV, the fifth wheel.
Maybe that's what it was.
But that's
We don't have to worry about that
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, so it was just like one of those things where I think it totally kind of demotivated us, and we just kind of were like,
it kind of deflated us a little bit.
yeah. So now it's like, okay, I think we have to like motivate ourselves again to like get back in the groove of like I have Sean has the basement to pack up, and I have the dining room to pack up, and both of them have sat in the same way for about a week that we're like every day we look at it and we're like, I should
gonna
pack
do
up the
this today.
dining room, I
I'm
should
gonna
pack
do
up the basement.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this today.
And then we're like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm basically what I've been doing is like if every day I go through, so there's an account
I guess I
follow.
can clean this room up and in
This is
there.
really bad. There's an account I follow on Instagram, and it's called Clean Mama @Clean Mama, and she posts motivations of like things to clean every day and like what to clean to like keep your house just like so you don't have to like overhaul your house once a week or once every couple weeks. It's like
Oh yeah,
what
that's
to
nice.
do every day just to like keep it straightened and everything.
Yeah,
So my goal this week has just been like just keep up with Clean Mama, and like instead of doing one massive load of laundry, you know, or like 8 massive loads of laundry, like
Just do
once
one.
every week or two.
Yeah, you just do
You
once
do
a day.
like 1 load a day, or like, you
It's
know,
incredible.
you do like 3 or 4 chores a day and then 1 extra chore. So like the 1 extra chore on Mondays is like do the bathrooms on Monday.
Yeah, the bathroom looks great.
And
But we had a bunch of the, you know, the paint and the
well, yeah.
step stools and everything. It's finally nice and clean back to normal. But that bedroom,
I've been trying to keep up on the bedroom and keeping it clean.
yeah,
And then trying to. Oh, and that was something else I wanted to bring up was like the bedroom. What has motivated me for that was on my on the Chatty Broads podcast. They were talking about how in order to like maintain that spark in your marriage and like that kind of thing, to like keep the bedroom like a clean sanctuary so that it doesn't feel like someplace you don't want to go. Make it
Yeah.
a place you love and want to go. So since we painted it and I started like making the bed and like adding throw pillows and stuff, I've been trying to keep it clean so that
Yeah.
it's a place where we are like, oh, this is like a nice inviting space that I want to spend time.
it smells good up there.
Yeah, he put like an air freshener in there.
Yeah. The rug is there now.
We put,
Covering
you know,
our
we put a rug on our carpet
crappy
because our
carpet.
carpet is so gross and we don't know when we'll get our carpets done. Probably not until next month.
That makes it nice.
So yeah, things like that
That's
have
great.
helped us.
It really is. It's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're just trying to, I think right now we're at a point where we're just trying to like move forward
Yeah.
in little steps.
A little slower.
Yeah.
All it did, I think, was just extended 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the most.
The funny thing is when
We
were,
could get a truck today if we wanted, but I do wanted to go. I wanted to go through the credit union.
yeah. Well, and I think the thing that the funny thing is that when we were having these discussions a week ago and we were getting frustrated because we realized like, oh man, we're going to need this like
Yeah.
huge down payment, and we were having these talks and it felt like we were saying we're putting it off for a long time and it's
Yeah.
not going to happen. Like it felt like it was a no-go for some reason. Like I think that's what deflated me. Is
Maybe
it
it
felt
was
like we were
psychologically
saying,
too.
that's what I was thinking, is like it felt just like this isn't going to happen anymore, and it scared the crap out of me. Like I remember talking to one of my girlfriends and I was like, I don't even know if are we supposed to like look for a house instead of doing this trip? Like I don't know what's going on, because like it felt like all of a sudden it was going to be over, and then it was like you would come upstairs and be like, all right, well we'll just buy the truck next month instead. And I was like, oh, that's all it was? Like it felt when we found out we were gonna have to, you know, save up this huge down payment and
Yeah.
and pay all this money and stuff, it felt very like end of the world for some reason to me. And I was like, oh no. And then it would be like you'd come up and you'd be like, all right, so like in a couple weeks we'll buy the truck instead. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
It's motivating. I saw my buddy's 350. He's got the dually as well, 2019, and
Oh
I
yeah.
was hanging out with him.
Sean went to a guy's
Oh,
night
man.
last night,
It was nice.
and I went and picked him up afterwards, and he was like, I saw the 2019.
Oh my gosh,
Lariat.
it's so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. He was
It's different
raving.
than when you see it on the lot. You can test drive it on the lot. This is somebody else's truck, and they're talking great things about. And I said they just came back from Colorado. That's why they weren't texting us back for a week, because they were in Colorado in the boonies out there
That's funny.
with their fifth wheel. They got a 41-foot fifth wheel, and he was talking about how easy it is to pull it and how it's like butter going through those mountains. And it's like, oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
But you know, just being in, you know, on the side of his truck, and then he's talking about his BMW hitch, and it got me really excited about.
Yeah.
I'm
Shout out
only a
to
month.
Ryan Danelli. Thanks for inspiring Sean to like get at it and get that truck he wants.
Yeah,
I think the good thing that I saw was like it, like you said, it's one thing to like do
See
your
it.
research and like go to like a Ford
Yeah.
dealership and see the truck and be like, oh yeah, maybe, I don't know, like it looks good, I think this is what I want. see the GMCs or the Dodges and be like, okay, like that, no, I think I like the Ford best, and kind of making that choice. And then it's another thing like seeing a buddy who's literally has the same setup that we want.
Yep.
And then him saying, this is what you want. Like, this is amazing. It's like
all the good things that I've been looking at,
and
he wanted,
solidifies it in your mind. Like, yes.
yeah, he had the LED lights. He's like, my truck needed the LED lights.
What is that?
That's, instead of halogen.
But, in the headlights?
In the headlamps,
okay.
yeah. He swears by those, and especially when you're hauling and going on the road at night, even during the day. But he was talking about how bright they are. He's got the auto off, the auto high beams. And he loves it. The whole truck, he had no gripes about it.
I didn't tell you. So when we were leaving, before his guys' night, we went out to eat. And when I was leaving, I was talking to some friends, and Ryan came in, and he like saw me, and he was like kind of looking at me. And when he walked in, I thought it was him, but I was in the middle of a conversation. And it was like my brain was working too hard trying to figure out, is that Ryan? Is it not Ryan? Because it was like that, I know him, but it's in a different situation, so I can't tell if I know him or not thing.
Yeah.
And I like didn't even acknowledge him, and he was like half trying to like,
do I know
hey.
you?
Well, I think he was like trying to say hey, but he saw I was in the conversation, and I just like stared at him as he went to the bathroom, because it was like my brain couldn't like focus enough to be like, that's Ryan Tonelli, say hello to him. I was like just watching him walk by as I kept talking to my friend about whatever. It was awkward and weird, and I was like, okay.
Your friend dropped off a Chrono for me.
Yeah, she asked me. She was like,
here you go.
She said, does he want this? And I was like, yes, go.
She just dropped it off. They were cool people. Yeah. We'll see them in Jersey.
They're cool. I really like her.
Yep.
So,
where are we at?
We're at probably like 30 minutes.
That's it?
I know.
I'm exhausted.
I know.
And we don't have an agenda. We're kind of...
So, I guess, and I wanted to say this too. I've been awful at vlogging. I've been trying to vlog, and over the last 2 weeks, I probably got like 2 or 3 minutes of footage.
That's pathetic.
I know, but you don't do any. So
I think about them.
3 minutes is better than... I know when we were going to IKEA, I was like, I'm going to record the whole trip to IKEA, and then I didn't do anything.
You just need a body cam like the cops have.
That's why I was saying you should get me a GoPro.
GoPro that you can strap it to your forehead.
Because when I see my phone, I don't automatically think I should make a video when I saw...
Strap it to your fanny pack.
GoPro. I know. No, I'll wear
You never have to worry about it. Yeah, like a headlamp.
Yeah.
But it's a GoPro.
Yeah, I'll do that. That would be weird though.
Yeah.
I'll hold the selfie stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been really bad at vlogging, is what I was gonna say, and I need to be better about it. But you need to remind me.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we're painting. We're doing baseboards, and I got my work to do. It's a Saturday, but man, we are full of stuff to do, making the house beautiful.
We really need to finish the kitchen.
Okay.
It's been bugging me because it hasn't been finished.
Yeah, all we have to do for the kitchen is just kind of squeeze those cabinets together and
put the filler in on the edges.
We got to order that end cap for that the piece bed stove.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go back this week and I didn't.
Yeah.
I can do that this week.
Okay. That's the bottom, but we can do the top tomorrow.
Okay. That'll make me feel better.
Oh, I gotta do a headboard tomorrow too. I gotta build the headboard. Maybe you can vlog that. Here's a headboard, and it goes out to one of our favorite listeners at the end. I don't know who that's gonna be.
Oh, like if somebody wants it.
Yeah.
Actually, the question should be: does anybody have a California King bed? If you have a California King bed and want a headboard.
Maybe I'll build it in a way that you can fashion it to anything. To any queen, king, California king.
Yeah.
Hey, to finish this off, Nah, I had an idea. Sorry, just cut it off. I don't want that idea.
No idea.
You had no idea.
Sorry this podcast was so unorganized and random.
Yeah, we'll be better next week. I think I want to kind of look into doing some in during the feed kind of things. Have a producer almost. Maybe we'll talk about that off air. But that's what I'm thinking about doing, is doing something
Like
a
music.
little bit more engaged. Yeah.
Next episode, what do you want to talk about? Should we talk about do you want
How
to
to put baseboards in correctly.
Should you do research on dash cams? We can talk about those. We gotta actually buy them for that. Maybe we interview a kid next one.
Yeah, we can interview a kid,
Interview
or
Bailey.
we can talk about I don't know. We'll think of something.
If you have any
Stay tuned.
recommendations,
It's going to be more organized.
Yeah.
Thanks
If
for
you have any recommendations or questions, we can do Q&As.
this. Setting makes me fidgety. I've been pulling my mic and touching my mic every 20 seconds,
Well, tomorrow, maybe next week, we'll do it in the front room, and
so you
we'll
guys can
just-
see it.
Yeah, and you can just hold your mic, so you don't have to fidget with it.
That's okay. You can fidget like a comedian does with their mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you can
Yep.
just hold it.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Thanks.
Sign off. I got a bed to
Roadies,
go to.
for following along.
Yes.
People are coming up to me in church and being like, "Hey, just listen to your podcast," and I'm like, I don't know how to respond. Like, I always respond so awkwardly. Like, I want to be like, "Thanks, that's awesome. Like, thanks for the follow. Like, hope you
Right.
enjoyed it." But I just end up being like, "Yeah." Like, cool.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks. Say thanks. There's more coming.
Thank you. There's more coming. Follow us along on this road to mayhem.
See, I'm touching my mic every 20 seconds.
I know.
It's because this seat sucks.
Next week we'll be in a different seat.
Maybe.
Maybe. We gotta get some art to go above that couch so you don't have to look at the really bad art that I made. That's there now.
Are we going to throw those away?
I don't know. We can talk about this off mic though.
Okay.
All right. See you.
See you guys.
See you
Thanks for
later.
listening.
Okay. Bye.
Listen to our awesome new song.
Yes.